very easy principles when I'm traveling with my children to make that experience easy, comfortable, and actually fun. For parenting tips, celebrity interviews, recipes, conversations with experts, and lots more, subscribe to Ruchira Darda now. One is, I always pre-decide the combination of their clothes. What goes with what t-shirts will match with one particular jeans. The clothes are pre-decided. That takes away the load of everyday planning when you are on your holiday. So it's easy even for the kids to manage themselves. It's easy for you because you already know what wardrobe has been planned for which day. It takes a little time before you go, but the trip becomes very comfortable. Second thing is, I use packing pouches. They are a gift from God because they make travel very easy, very organized. I have pouches for everyday clothes, I have pouches for their lingerie, for their socks, innerwear, then pouches for their toiletries. So what happens is the right pouch goes in the right place. Children know where things are. If they need to change in the middle of the day or they need some kind of alternative, they know where to look for it. They don't have to rummage through a messy bag. It becomes very, very easy when you're traveling. The third thing I definitely do is pack food that is kid friendly. So I always carry things which my children can munch on or eat in case meals get delayed. If we can't make it to dinner or lunch in time, then we have some backup with us. A hungry child is a cranky child. A hungry child is very hard to manage. So I always secure my mental peace by carrying food that is easy for my kids to eat anywhere. They will be homemade snacks. It could be dry fruits, a little makhana, thepla. You can buy some fresh fruits when you are at your destination. I always keep fruits and some salad with me. That makes it a wholesome meal. Even if they are eating dry snacks as a meal, there is a little bit of element of freshness through fruits and vegetables that are locally available. One thing that we do once we reach the destination is we buy the local fruits and vegetables and keep it in our room. You know, it's really nice thing. I know we all go to the buffet downstairs. We have lunches and dinners planned. But there are times when if you're traveling as a group, there is a difference in everybody's schedule. So to have few things available in your room with you, in your access, makes travel very simple. Food is such an important element to mental peace. It's underrated. So definitely that's one thing I would do. The next is we pre-plan all our activities. Things are booked in advance. What kind of adventure activities will we be doing? If you're going to a museum, when are we doing that? Is there enough time? There's always enough time kept for travel, to experience and to return. It is very important that you schedule time appropriately. I've seen many times people do not keep enough time for an activity. Then you go through that experience in anxiety because you have to make it to the next destination. So when you're traveling with kids, be sure, be mindful to keep extra time. If a child suddenly wants to use the washroom, you cannot push that child to say, hey, you can't go now, we're getting late, right? So if you have a little extra time in hand, you can peacefully go through any experience, any adventure, any meal without the anxiety of what's to come forward. One thing that we're definitely mindful of, very conscious, and I would advise you to also think about it, when you plan your day, don't over plan as well. We feel ambitious before a holiday that, hey, in the morning I'll do this, afternoon we'll do this, and in the night time we'll manage this. It gets very tiring because you have to also understand we don't travel with enough support, right? At our own place, we have a lot of support of our staff, of our house help, of our teammates. But here on a holiday, you're on your own. So your body also has a physical capacity. If you push yourself too much, you will end up becoming a cranky parent. And a cranky parent on a holiday is no fun. So plan just right. There shouldn't be more than 2 activities planned a day, inclusive of 1 good, heavy, fancy meal and 1 light meal. That makes a wholesome day. Have in your holiday, if it's a long duration holiday, in fact, have also days where it's very, very light. Maybe you're just doing one thing a day, or it's unplanned. So hanging around the hotel, swimming in the pool, or just going to the local park, that actually gives a little break to a hectic itinerary and makes travel a little more convenient, little more fun, and actually easy on the body. We all have to remember we're traveling with children, we're traveling with their needs. So it's very, very tough even as a parent to manage yourself abroad, yourself on a holiday. And here you have to also manage this child's needs and demands. There could be a situation where someone's not well. So, if you have a little break in the itinerary, it gives everybody a little bit of rest. So these are few tips that I follow to make travel fun and easy with my children. And here's your bonus tip. If you are in the car, if you're traveling by car between destinations, then plan things for the car as well. Don't assume that a young child will be able to entertain themselves in a long car ride. It is not possible. They are children, they need a lot of activity. So do pre-plan a little bit. So, carry some easy games that the children can play on the back seat. You could carry some kind of bingo. It's like a search thing that, hey, on the road you need to spot a red car, you need to spot an overbridge or this kind of a tree or this animal. There are a lot of travel games available. Carry some reading material, some entertaining material, whatever is your kids will need. Definitely carry food because that keeps everybody happy and makes traveling a long distance much, much easier. So here's me, Ruchira Darda, sharing with you easy parenting tips and tricks. Do like and follow my handle for more ideas on mindful parenting and joyful parenting.